Of all the lessons that we were taught in school, one of the most memorable was that in 1492, Christopher Columbus discovered North America. Since then, many theories have come forth, challenging Columbus's claim.
To make any of these theories possible, we must first take a look at the countries that were capable of taking on such an endeavor. Who would have dared to cross the turbulent Atlantic to reach this new world? Who would venture into the uncharted territory, seeking its untold wealth and resources?
The Phoenicians, in their search for not only gold, silver, but copper, iron, tin and lead. The North Seafarers, sometimes called Vikings, and their conquest of land and wealth. The Scottish and Welsh, who have been mentioned in medieval Catholic journals as traveling to this new world, and whose motivations are still unknown.
The French, to establish a new colony and capitalize on the region's vast resources. The English, wishing to extend the crown's influence and power in the new world. Or even more compelling, a place of safe harbor, or a disbanded but spirited organization of brothers, whose will and purpose was greater than the slaughter of its ranks.
A place in the New World for refugees from their attack and betrayal on October 13, 1307. Was this a place for refugees that would put them beyond papal reach and papal bulls? Could this place of medieval building techniques, with its symbols and alignments, be reflective of Templar activity in the Old World? Could this be one of the many places in the region that became home for the remnants of the Knights Templar themselves? Since making the discovery on a cold, winter's day in the mid-1980s, these were questions that were on the mind of lead investigator and tribal elder, Wayne Murphy.
Kind of brought everybody together, is that correct?
Well, it was quite an interesting thing the way this happened. And about the 1980s, I was hunting back in the woods. We had a large snowstorm, and me and my brother were back there, and we had about a foot of snow. He went his way, I went mine, and anybody who's a hunter appreciates having some snow and ground cover and things like that. But I was going through to a new area that I've hunted for years, but I came in from a different way this time. And as I was approaching this area, I could see the river where I wanted to be, but I noticed that the land didn't look right. And as I got closer, you got to be careful going through a foot of snow because you just don't know what's underneath it. All of a sudden, I come to a rock ledge.
Oh, wow.
And as I got closer, I said, holy man, this is about 30 feet down.
Wow.
So I made my way around, and I came upon this cave, which I called a cave, having no experience at all in Templars and things like that. So I did the smart thing. I threw a large stick inside because we have wolves and bears and mountain lions, and when they didn't throw it back out, I felt pretty good.
Yeah.
So I went in, and once I got in there, I realized that this wasn't your natural cave because the walls were flat and square at 90 degrees. It's never about the catch. It's always about the hunt, the chase, looking for and finding. And it's never about the catch. It's always the hunt.